Well, hello again. It's been a little while since I've sent out one of these vlogs. Let me talk about the ancient Romans for a moment. There's something I've been fascinated with since, oh gosh, I was a little kid, since fourth grade or so. And the fascination has held up over the years. I've managed to see a lot of sites over the years and collected a few trinkets. This is the goddess Ceres. I bought this in a Roman museum in the French town of Lyon, and it's where we get our uh, word cereal from. She was the Roman goddess of fertility and grains. She takes no responsibility for Captain Crunch. What else here? Here, this is this is a Roman or model of a Roman theater mask, kind of like Greek ones. You have a very large area for the mouth here, and that really acted as like a megaphone, uh, helping actors and actresses to project. You can see the eye holes here to keep them from running into the scenery. Uh, Kind of a frightening image. Speaking of frightening things, I had a dear friend, an elderly German woman, who knew I was very interested in the Romans. And you might ask, what in the world is this? Looks like a pair of legs almost, but it's the handle to a bit of Roman pottery. And my friend brought it to me and wanted me to have it. And she told me that many years earlier, back about 1960, she and her husband had gone to the Roman Forum, and they had sat down on a bench. And her husband starts digging at the ground, and he digs down until he finds this. And if you're going to have any respect for archaeology or the provenance of ancient um relics, that is not the way to do it. And he just took it with him. And so when she handed it to me, I knew it was done all wrong. I felt like she'd handed me a hand grenade with a pin pulled out. And I accepted it, but I felt very badly about it. So when I got home here to Portland, I called at the Portland Art Museum and told them that story. And the guy at the other end was very understanding. He says, "Do you know exactly where in the forum that the husband of your friend dug this up?" And I said, "No, no, I really don't. I don't have any idea." And he said, "How far down was it?" And I said, I really don't know. I'm sorry, there was a little blip there. Uh, and I said, "I really don't know." And he said, "But don't worry about it. If we don't know where it came from and how far down it was, then it's really of no importance at all anymore." Um, I say it's Roman. It may not be ancient Roman. I like to think that it is. But anyway, there it is. And here's my last trinket. Now, you'll recall a moment ago the theater mask. Well, as you know, I'm a writer, and I had thought for 20 years of writing a novel about ancient Rome. And when I got home, when I retired from the Foreign Service, I got right to work on it, worked on it for 2 years, and very pleased with it, I have to say. And I was always hoping my agent would take an interest in it, but it's a little hard to market. And so I'm finally publishing it myself. Now it says this comes from a friend who had read an early draft of it and was so taken with it that he immediately designed a cover for the book. And I was really touched by that. Now I've changed the title. It's called The Equites Son, which makes sense after you've read 3 or 4 pages of the book. The Equites Son, a novel of ancient Rome. And so when I decided to use this as the cover, I got back to my friend Nermi Husa, uh, may his memory live long, and I offered him, as I thought I should, a couple $100 for the use of this as the pattern for my new book. And bless his heart, Nermi said, "Hey, it was a gift, and it's all yours. You do with it what you like." And so that's what I did. I used it as the cover with help of my brother. for a new book that's just out in the last few days. And I'll talk more about that next time. Uh, in the meantime, if you have anything about the ancient Romans you want to share to me, also, I should thank the Washington County Sheriff's Office. As you know, things were getting out of hand with that closet. And so I went down there and I insisted that they give me some, if they couldn't give me a deputy, they could at least give me some tape to make it clear that nobody's supposed to go through that door, either in or out. So until next time, that's it for now.